the card I got for Pokemon for the museum. And that's the plush I got. What a $300 card right there. It's kind of crazy seeing how much stuff is going for. Thank you guys for your patience. Uh yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, at least we know next time if something like that happens again. Check the physical component. Why is it okay? I thought the frame rate was worse. Which one do you guys want to start with? It's a new month. It's Pride Month. It's Vanessa's birthday. A lot of stuff happening this month. Let's find out how it's gonna go. I swear, we better get some hits. We better get some hits today. Are we going? Man, I'm forgetting these guys' names. Left. We're starting on left. Evil, do you have a? Do you have information for me? It's dropped to 128. Dude, I'm still upset. I didn't get like that was the only piece of merch that I got. Everything else was sold out. It's probably one to the back. And what if it's not? What if this is the first time in a long time where they change it? What is it? It's a Chaos Rising. It is. All right. How is I almost said December. How is June going to go for us? Let's find out. I forgot this one's called Froakie and I read it as Freaky. All right, we got Froakie. Ooh, Pharaoh Seed. I actually had a I forgot its final evolution, but I took that one to the Elite Four. Watchog. Phanpy. Phanpy. Great Hallnet. Taurus. Transformation Tome. Donphan. Ooh. And then one more? One or two more? Two more. Ooh, okay. Nice. Last one, last one. Chestnut. Alright, it's okay. I'm not personally a huge fan of this evolution line. This one, this is the one, this is the one. Trust me. Trust me, trust me. That pack calls for another pack. When was the last time you guys opened a pack? I love the videos of people going like, of people recording themselves at work and they're like, when you don't smoke but you just need to crack one after a rough day and they're like going like this. You've never opened a Pokemon pack? A Pokemon pack? Anyone still playing the pocket version? Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Pretty sure it's this that's bothering it. All right. Ooh, how is June gonna go? Skrelp? Me either, and I wish to rip a sick pack with no knowledge. Dude, imagine if you get something amazing. Qualadin. And when I got my new phone, I could finally play Pokemon TCG properly. I don't think I've touched that one in a year. Ooh, a Phantom. If I get the full art Phantom, oh my gosh. Braixen. Ninetales. Golisopod. I wish I could have an Isopod as a pet. I really do. Roxy's Performance. Philippe. Oh my god. Oh my god. June is about to be amazing. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that face. Hold on. I don't even have. All right. We're putting that away in storage. All right. We got one more. Surely it can't be better, right? Like that's pretty good. Dude, I love the way the light, the camera catches it a little bit. Focus, man. It catches it a little bit, but it looks so much better in person because the streaks of light, it looks like like the forest, like what you would see in the forest with the light going through the treetops. The pure optimism of that card. God rays, there we go. I couldn't figure out the term. That should be framed. Scrimp, welcome in. Scrimp, you're gonna have a fantastic June. Look at that. I love me some God rays. I'm not a religious guy myself, but I think they're nice. Look at that. I just realized this camera is above chat. Why are they called God rays? Because they come from above. But we have one more card. We still have one more card. Let's see. What the? What is this? What? I have never seen this before. What is this? Nitro Energy? Free Discord Nitro for a month? I have more orientation tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well. Wait, what time is your orientation, Scrimp? Dude, it's gonna be during the state of play? I thought you were a gamer. Okay, it's gonna be over by then. Okay, yeah. Definitely this one right here. That's a 20-cent card. How about the chess pin? Wait, isn't this chess pins? Am I? Oh my god. I literally was talking shit earlier about this evolutionary line. I got a chestnut and I was like, I don't really care for this evolutionary line. And then I get Qualidin and then Chespin. Dang. $10 depending on quality is nice, a little full art. Hand them over, you shit talk them. I don't know, it's just like I feel like my loyalties are with Chespin in this line. I like Chespin more than like the design wise. More than everyone else in that line. So I'm glad that it was a Chespin that I got a full art for. I dare you to insert Gen Z slang as much as possible talking to your trainer. I would get fired immediately. It's at a Bass Pro Shop. Are you please tell me your shop has the fish. Your shop has the fish in it. Like an aquarium. Working at the pyramid? Oh my god, dude, if you get transferred to the pyramid during the Leas meet and greet, that would be so epic. Brawler, welcome in. Thank you for being first. We just pulled a fantastic card. June is going to be so good for everybody. I want the Crobat from this set. Can you link it? Was this the first pack? That was the second pack. First pack was kind of underwhelming. The last card in the first pack was Chestnut, I believe. And that's when I started talking shit. But then I got that. How good is the card? It's a really nice card, like visually wise. I don't know how good it is, like gameplay wise. I don't play the game. Like I don't play the trading card game, like how people play them. Wow, Pokemon cards, Munderwoo, welcome in. I hope you have been well. We got some pretty good cards. I meant cost wise. Evil said it was like 10, depending on quality. We got some great cards. June is going to be fantastic. It's going to be our month. Oof? What do you mean, oof? That's pretty good for Pokemon cards. I mean, it's not like I'm going to sell it. I just like knowing, like, where it lies. I'm a collector. I like collecting, nice visuals. Dang, nice cards in this set? Let's see. I'll be the judge. Why did that open up? That opened up on Bing. Not Bing, Explorer. Yeah, the gays get a good set. Edge. Happy Pride, y'all. And my frontal lobe will be fully developed. Congrats to Vanessa. I have a bunch of cards that I don't use. I don't know how I would sell them, and I don't get the time to figure out how much each card specifically. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I don't know crap about the game, nor have I ever seen the anime. You could go to like a shop and then just have them look through it, and they could tell you. Ooh, if it's a full art rare, any of them, yeah. Like I said, I'm not selling them. I just like collecting them. I thought it would have costed more. What's like the average price of a Pokemon card? Yu-Gi-Oh cards are worth nothing. Average price of a card. I've seen how your cards look. Yeah, the average price seems to be like between $1 to $10. I'm not kidding. Yu-Gi-Oh's super mass produced to avoid scalpers. Damn, imagine. Imagine if we could have that too. You said you wanted the Crobat? Where's the Crobat? A full art Crobat? Scroll up a bit. Ooh. Okay, alright. I see it. Ooh, look at this Metang though. Xerneas? I think I had an X and Y dream. Hey, look at that. Look at that guy. I love cards of Pokemon doing jobs. Yeah, you love them doing work. It's so peak. Oh, look at this one. I have football, baseball, basketball, and Naruto cards. I'm always surprised that there are also anime cards for like just that anime. Like I've seen Sword Art cards, I've seen My Hero Academia cards. It's interesting. Okay, bro. Yeah. What's up? Do we have a Sin frick, I forgot how to pronounce this one. Cinchino? A Cinchino fan in the chat? I have a faint memory of somebody being a Cinchino chat. They're clearly happy doing work, bro. Are they getting paid fairly though? You're the Cinchino fan? Uh-huh. What's your beef with a Scrimp Evil? Ooh. Oh my god, dude. This probably looks gorgeous, IRL. Xerneas, you want to see Xerneas again? Yeah, look at this. Woo! Dude, imagine having that in front of you. Oh, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and buy more. I bought the Minchino card the other day. This one? Oh wait, no, you said Minchino. Yeah, I want to buy these. Okay, I've said this before. I don't know what it is. But like I've been to places like conventions where they'll have the cards right there, right? They'll have them all sprawled out, and it's cards that I would like. But I don't want to buy them. It doesn't hit the same dopamine receptors. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is $8 exchange, but there's no suspense. I need the suspense. Yeah, I enjoy the fun of getting it myself, but sometimes you're way better off just buying the card directly. I would if it's like there are some cards that I've seen and I kind of really want, but then it's like $20. And I'm like, I don't know if I could justify that in my mind. At least not right now in life. Whoa. Wait, isn't Emma from like the newer games? Or was she in X and Y as well? If I had throwaway money, I would for sure. I could collected a lot of Fire Emblem cards. Do you know what they go for? Ooh. I've never had a God Pack. Oh, I didn't even see this clay doll. But I had no grasp of money. Well, yeah, why would you buy 151 packs where you could just buy one card? Most sellers will bring down prices. The ability to haggle helps quite a bit, especially with buying cards. I don't think I have it in me to haggle. I don't know why. I don't think I know enough of the trade to haggle. I hate to haggle. Let's hear it right now. How would you haggle? You like haggling. What are, can we see... Okay, yeah, I want to see the later expansions. 30th. So the one I just had, that was Chaos Rising, right? Evil, where's the... Do you have the ones for the upcoming one? The one that you sent me the other day? Yeah, hold on. Thank you, thank you. Dude, I love Starmie's evolution. Not evolution, Mega Evolution. I once got an SNES for $2. Damn. I can't bring myself to care enough to haggle. I kind of feel that. It's why I'm not in the hobby. You do it accidentally? How? Well, we got to bring Trip with us. Can you share this link for this one? In chat? This one right here. I almost sent this to a random person. Auroros. Dude, Auroros, the Auroros skeleton at the museum. Oh, beautiful. No, look at this. Oh my god, I didn't even know there was an Esper. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love Pokemon so much. Ooh. Dang, what's going on over here? Dude, real ones remember the hype around there being a potential Pokemon Z game. Why is Pupa so cute? Kaiju Starmie. Look at this Meow. Rosa's encouragement. Jacinth. Spupa. Spupa. Where's Spupa? Talonflame. Dude, I thought Talonflame was like the coolest bird back in the day. Dang, these are beautiful. Beautiful enough to start gambling. Clefairy is my favorite from the set. Chat, let's go card shopping. I got that Rowlet, though. This one right here? Oh, look at this Didden. V, where is Spupa? Very top of page. Oh, there's a full art Spupa right here. Look at that. On a bench. I must be going, Chad. I have to go buy clothes or my new job. For your new job, bro, you're gonna buy fish clothes for your fish job? Scrimp, I hope you have a good close shop. Hope to see you at the State of Play, where we will get every single game we've ever wanted. No longer broke and no longer assistant manager for $9. Yippee. And now you are going to be paid, what, $14 an hour in a state where the minimum wage is $7? Resident Evil 10. They don't even give you clothes. I think I only have 2 full art Pokemon cards. Do you remember which ones they are? Yeah, but he isn't staring at me. Dude, look at this Esper. If you guys ever want to get into my good graces, literally just give me anything Esper. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Esper's my second favorite Pokemon. We all know my first. Management one is ass. Galley, that's a sick card. Why are you opening in Edge? What the hell? Oh, this is the new one. Thank you, Evil. Oh, yeah, this is more... This is a little bit more my speed. Chandelure. Every story you told in the server, I was appalled. Dude, you gotta leave a bad review. You gotta leave a bad review. What the? Is she allowed to do that? Oh, look at this Goldeen. I love the cards that have, like, lighting in the arts. So that when it's a full art and it's all shiny, it looks really good. Like the one that we just got today. Oh, V, what do you feel about this one? It's Gallade sitting on the grass next to the green-haired guy. I think it's a guy. N? I think you're talking about N. It's trying to tell you to stop using Chrome. I'm not. Get out of here. I tried doing it again. Okay, for real, I want to go out and buy these series. I'm coded like that. I forgot that there's a literal just toucan. Toucanon. Scrimp Hyena Pokemon card was so cute. Jeff Business. And then there's the 30th anniversary. Before we get to that, we have a special video. That's opening on Edge. Bro, I was literally just about to ask if you had any anniversary cards. What do you mean? It's not out yet, though. It's coming out September 16th. Past years. No. Wait, did it just skip forward? Oh, never mind. BRB, you were missing it. You were missing the Pikachu stuck between the fence. I would love a Kyogre card. Okay, hold on. The Strifloon. The Strifloon and that Lapras. They're the ones with the little Pikachus on them with numbers on both red cheeks. I have a couple with 2 and 5. Oh, yes, I actually think I do have, like, 3 of them. I don't think they're, like, anything too special, though. But I do remember seeing, like, the little Pikachu icon. Whoa. This is intense. Why does he look like that? Dang. Okay, yeah, I like the Mewtwo one a lot better. Any Hawlucha cards? We could see the collection in a bit. Evil, how we feeling? Ooh. I like the simplicity of this one. How we feeling about that Mewtwo card though? Damn, too bad I won't be here. I'm literally doing it right now. Oh, I guess never mind. We don't know. I don't know. They haven't unless they're here. I don't assume they are. Evil, are they here? Do we know what the cards are? Goodbye, Scrimp. A couple weeks ago, someone brought Pokemon cards. I accidentally said Japanese because the cards were in Chinese, and they freaked out. I saw a character I recognized and thought Japanese. Oh, like the. Okay, I see. Not like character on the card, like in text. TCG game is different. Isn't that for the trading card game? Wait, what do you mean? Evil. Wait, what? This is. Are these not physical packs? It looks like a physical pack. Packs may vary. I have no idea. Yeah, releasing on September 16th. Each Pokemon booster pack contains 5 foil cards, 1 foil basic energy, and 1 live code card. Yeah. So it is. It's like a physical pack. It's like one of these. It's physical. Pokemon TCG is the phone app? No, the Pocket TCG is the phone app. Yeah, Pokemon trading card game Pocket. I can't believe Evil was wrong. Should I get back on this? I kind of miss it a little bit. Have you made Ash in Tamagotchi? I have not made Ash. I don't think I'm gonna make him though. Ooh, okay, we got the cards. We got the cards. They should add Pokemon to the game. To Tamagotchi. They got a very similar game happening right now. If you don't know, it's only Switch 2 though. Switch 2 exclusive. Ooh, they got the freaky Gengar. What the? Darkrai and Cresselia. Oh, they're like matching. Like you put them together. Dude, that is sick. The lineup is a mix of collector favorites such as Crystal Lugia and the illustration rare Magikarp. Dang. Okay, so it's not. So these are just the cards that are teased. Doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to be uh shown like this or even really be in there. I should find someone to make a custom Pokemon card of me. I'm genuinely surprised nobody's nobody. Like I have not commissioned anybody to do that yet. That is genuinely surprising. Maybe I'll make a video on Pokemon and then I could attach that to it. So it's for work. And so I feel better about it. I'm gonna assume most that do use AI. Not the ones I know. Do you have a P.O. box thingy? I don't think I like the idea of a P.O. box. I've heard of some stories. People have done this way before. Yeah, like people turning people and their pets into Pokemon trainers. That's been a thing for a while. Adding Brawler into the AI bro list? What do you mean? Brawler saying that people have already had that type of art style. I know Jinxie gets weird stuff. My fear is like, what if it's a bomb? You know? What if it's just a bomb that shows up? Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's nothing confirmed for this yet. It does look very fun. You think some rando would do that to you? You never know. You didn't piss off anyone? You didn't piss anyone off, did you? I mean, I kind of have with some of my videos. Listen, if Sabrina Carpenter is having trouble getting a restraining order against a stalker right now, I think it's GG for me if I'm ever in that situation. I think I'll just have to handle stuff with my own hands, you know? Brawler bomb victim blaming. V, welcome back. Did you see the Pokemon for the 30th anniversary? I could replay it real quick. Leas does not equal Sabrina. That's what I'm saying. If somebody who is wildly successful and has so much money has trouble dealing with a stalker, then I'm gonna have to find other methods. Is all I'm saying. Dice's Pokemon Vorwagon. Oh my god, I just randomly remembered. It's gonna kill the mood, but I just randomly remembered how one of Miranda Cosgrove, iCarly, one of her stalkers literally offed himself in her front yard. I just I just randomly remember that crazy fact. When's Detective Pikachu 2? I'm kind of surprised that there is none. Like they just didn't go anywhere with it. Now back to Pokemon. And then these are the cards. The big cards. Not a fan of Mew. I like Mewtwo though. Available is a pretty strong word. The 90s are back in a big way. And then we were seeing these cards that are teased. Not guaranteed to show up in the same way for this set, but they're teased since they're like going to be reprinted in a way. Yeah, I like the Mew, but it could have been literally any other color. Like a soft pink. Yeah, a soft pink would have been so good here. Look at this Gengar. Freaky Gengar. People really like to complement purple with green. Is green a complementary of purple? I know it's a complementary of red. Purple's kind of red in a way. People like color theory people. I don't know, but in most things, purple and green always get put together. All right, gamers, what we are going to be doing for the next hour, we have quite a big backlog of stuff to get through. I did kind of also want to touch on the Lego stuff that's going on, if you guys don't know. The video would be too long. We'd have to dedicate the whole stream to it. All I think of is Joker. You should stream Lego Batman. Brawler, thank you for the $40 donation to purchase Lego Batman. Is it even $40? I feel like it's more. No evil, please. I can't associate that with my office color. $70? Brother, thank you so much for the $70 donation to buy Lego Batman. Okay, that's crazy. I've heard it's very good though. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. If I donate $70 RN, you would play? Not right now, but eventually. Eventually. Big underline on eventually. I'm gonna tell anyone who visits it's my Joker's lair. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this, but I don't think we'll have time. Because this is an ongoing saga. Basically, Reckless Ben investigated a company for stealing Legos, a lot of Legos, $200,000 worth of Legos from an old man. And then he got arrested because the police are corrupt. In a way where, like, the people who own the company are Mormon and the police are Mormon too, and they all go to the same church, and they're trying to cover up for the business, and now it's getting national attention. And then the police department responded, and they just basically said, nah, this is all lies. But, you know, it's getting nationwide attention, and Reckless Ben has said, like, the best lawyers in America are reaching out to help him with this. So we'll see where it goes. Lurkin, while I do my diamond painting, excited for you to watch my video. We can watch your video right now if you're referring to Bullet Ball. Bro, what is going on? Why are you opening? Hold on. Hold on, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm getting tired of it opening on a different browser. When did this happen? What do you guys have planned for this week? I obviously have this video coming out tomorrow. State of Play tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm doing tennis and going to a market. I think something's happening on Thursday. I forgot what's happening on Thursday. Friday is Summer Games Fest. Very excited for that. Default. Thank you, Brawler. I appreciate this. What the? Yeah, for some reason it changed what my default browser was.
But nobody has given up.
Nobody has given up. I don't think I have anything planned. I gotta go return a book that was all stained under the sleeve that I didn't notice while I was there. Dude, ask for a discount. You should complain. You said eventually you would go to Japan. Look where we are at right now. Eventually has no expiration date. I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to leave the country right now. If I want to come back into the country, I don't think right now is a good time to leave. Unless it's like, you know, the leave. They should use the Chewbacca defense in court. What's the Chewbacca defense? I just want to replace it for a non-stained one.
More than Mark Griffin.
All right, this is Bullet
But nobody has given up more than Mark Griffin.
I quit my job and sold all my possessions that I could sell and found myself in food pantries and sleeping in a car. It's not about the money. It's about my game is going to be an Olympic sport. It's just that good.
And how are y'all doing today?
How you doing? Good. How are you
Is this
today?
Shark Tank?
I'm excited. This is my dream come true. My name is Mark Griffin, and I'm the inventor of Bullet Ball and Bullet Ball Extreme. Bullet Ball is a high-caliber table game designed for the 21st century lifestyle. Just like other
Why does this
sports
video
with
look so old?
international appeal, such as basketball, soccer, and ping pong, it is our vision that one day bullet ball will become an Olympic sport.
Please explain how the game works.
Do you want somebody else to play against you?
Absolutely.
I'll play. I
The
love
quality
games,
brings
though.
you back. There are at least 4
Okay,
people
the
in this
object
chat
of the
right
game
now
is
who
to
are
get the
much
ball
older than me.
past your opponent
Okay.
by utilizing your forearms.
Why am I
and
the
or
target of
hands.
this?
Okay.
Okay. My point. Okay.
I love that guy just
My
staring.
point.
Hi, you. I'm
My
sorry,
point.
Evil.
Okay, I get it.
That's bullet ball.
How much have you invested
I hope these guys are less evil than normal Shark Tank.
in this?
I had this vision 26 years ago.
What happened when you got this vision? What were you doing?
My ex-wife and I, we were sitting there drinking wine, having conversation, rolling
Started
the
going
cat's
like
ball
this.
back and forth across the table. The ball became faster and faster. And we said, well, wait a minute. If we're going to play this game, we need some rules.
Mark, 26 years is a really long time.
Yes, it is.
Tell me what you have put into this game over those years. Where are you now?
Dude, he sold everything.
I quit my job. I decided that, 80% of
Dude, they
inventors
killed him. Oh my God.
take their invention to the grave with them. And I decided that that was not going to happen to me. I've sold all my stuff, traded my Saab in for a
gonna be a
92
movie.
Volvo station wagon with 300,000 miles, sold my wife's wedding ring, loaded everything up into what I could get in that station wagon and drove to
Dude.
Chicago.
If you sold everything, what do you have now?
Bullet ball. Wait, is it even called that? Oh, it is.
I have bullet ball. I don't even have a home to go back
It's
to.
that
We're
one.
staying
It's
in my
literally
car.
just that.
Mark, what would happen if we say no?
He's going for the guilt angle. You will ruin my life.
You don't understand. All my life, I felt like I needed to do something, take the risk, and do something for myself. This idea is mine. This is my dream come true. It will happen. It was destined to be. And we're going to make it happen
Mark?
one way or the other. And that I guarantee, yes.
My personal thing from me to you is you can lose everything, but whatever you do, please don't lose your mind, because you're not going to make it with this.
Oh, absolutely. I totally disagree.
It's not going to happen.
It
It's not
will
going to
happen.
happen. It won't happen.
I'm
Someone at least
telling you,
hire
it
the
will
dude?
happen.
Dude, it's gonna happen.
Go get your life back. Go get a job.
I have my invention. And I'm telling you, bullet ball is going to be a success.
I think it's a dream, and I
It's
hope it
it's
comes
an
reality, but I don't think it
incredible
will. I'm going to say no.
I'm a game inventor. I've invented games. I've sold games. I mean, I'm seriously looking at the gameplay here, and it's nice. I played it. I'm sorry, I have to say no.
I'm afraid that you're reliving a great moment in your life, and you're trying to relive it, and I hope it doesn't destroy you. I'm really worried about that, but I'm gonna have to say no. I'm sorry. Mark, please,
You
think
told,
about this.
Wait,
you
what's
told us
wrong
that
with this
you've given-
game? It's probably not fun, but like he's also invested so much into it. Like even if the game was fun, I don't know if I'd want to like work with somebody who could do that. Like gave up their job, sold off all of the items they've owned, lives off their car now.
In 26 years
I don't
of
know.
your life to this game.
Yeah,
I think
26
that's more
years.
of a life than a man can give to a dream. Please get your life back. I have to say no.
He was
No
never
from
heard
all
from
four.
again.
This is, you don't understand.
This is so sad. Where is he at now? Trip don't care about this dude, or do I? Is air hockey without the aeropucks or whatever they think to hit
I
the
don't
pucks
know
and
what
call?
I'm gonna go back to, but
Also, it
100
seems
years
like
from
you
now,
need
I'll be
that
smiling up in
space,
heaven,
that physical
saying,
space,
I knew one day it would happen.
that physical object to do that.
This
What
video is
the-
sponsored.
What the? Casually explained, the boys versus the girls. Ooh, okay, we could watch this after.
But
Yeah, what's
nobody
he doing now? Bullet Ball will return in Endgame. He didn't even get to show Bullet Ball Extreme. I have Bullet Ball. Who else came here because your Bullet Ball coach told you to study the history of the sport? So you've spent 26 years making a table and some balls. I feel like there's a way to do this without losing your job. Watch trips. Stop reading and watch. Please watch my link. It's relevant. Evil.
Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball.
Gosh, is this real? Oh my god. Is this him?
Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball.
My game. This is my table. Bring it on.
Oh my god, this is him.
Bring on a competition. Let's go.
This is his channel. Latest video was from 2 weeks ago. This is 3,000 subscribers. He sold his wife's wedding ring to make this video. I don't... Did he succeed or not? Limited success? Maybe? No? What do you define? Oh well, his goal was for this to be in the Olympics. So yeah, no, he did not succeed. My point. All right, I think I've got the gist of it. What? 2 weeks ago. What is this? The Bullet Ball story. Goals take time. He still got time. St. Louis Public High School Bullet Ball Tournament 13 years ago. Did you guys go to... Wait, no, you guys didn't go to high school in St. Louis. Still alive, though? You had me for a second. He had a heart attack while hiking in Red Rock Canyon like 6 years ago. Still alive, though. Oof. Goals take time. He still got time. I don't know, man. What is this? What does this have to do with Bullet Ball? What does this have to do with Bullet Ball? He made this as an apology video for selling a ring. There has to be at least one reference to Bullet Ball here. He was on... Wait. He was on The Price is Right. That'd be so funny if he like wins a lot of money. Do you even win money on Price is Right? Or is it just items? But like imagine like he wins so much money and then he loses it all because he put it on Bullet Ball. Man, I like this guy. I like that we also put this on like this channel. I mean, this is his name's right there. So it's like it's not like it's the Bullet Ball channel. He truly encapsulates YOLO. I hate to agree. You could buy his. Give me a link to his book. Give me a link to his book. I need this. On Amazon. The bullet ball guy. Endless stream. Wait. He had a heart attack while hiking in Red Rock Canyon like 6 years ago. Was this taken on that same day? Like as soon as this finished? Great book, 5 stars, truly an honorable story. Mark K. Griffin is the bullet ball guy known by millions across the globe as a meme for never ever giving up, even in the face of failure. His faith in God has led him on a journey to discover the meaning of love, of life, love, adventure, happiness, and endless dreams. Without dreams, we reach nothing. Without love, we feel nothing. Without God, we are nothing. There's a lot of punctuation missing from this. Look at what customers who viewed this also buy. Heart attack at Red Canyon? Bro. Where life and death are equal partners. Okay, I think I think we've reached the end of our returns here. I gotta read this book. You gotta see if this is in your library. He's doing just fine. Wait, is he? I think he's photoshopped in there. Clearly. Dude, we need to know. Yeah, I would assume like he's not taking another chance to go back out there. Not after this. I just did the ugliest cackle. That's so mean of you. This guy had a heart attack at Red Rock Canyon and you're laughing? Wait, how much is this? Let's see. This is $19. Oh, $5 Kindle? Evil? Why is there a $48 version for this one for a hardcover? Hardcover $48 and then $45. And there it was in the canyon. Oh, people this one 5 stars. This one 4 stars. I wonder what happened. Thank you, V, for this, for introducing me to Bullet Ball Guy. He's miniature. I thought just everything was big there.
In a city known for traffic jams and concrete, today nature caused a buzz of a different kind. Tia Ewing spent some time on Chicago's South Side today. So Tia, what's the buzz about?
The buzz is about the bees.
Something else happened. I believe it was in New York. It was either today or yesterday. They discovered underneath a cemetery, there was a huge population of bees that have basically gone undisturbed. Or rather, the nest itself has gone undisturbed for a long time.
That's what this is all about. And we're not talking about just a handful of bees. We're talking about thousands in the Chicago Lawn neighborhood. This all started with an email I got Sunday. The homeowner, Wanda Ballard, sent me pictures showing thousands of bees suddenly swarming her south side front yard, giving a live lesson on survival science and also sweetness.
At first glance, it looked like something out of a horror movie.
I've never seen nothing like that. You see this on TV, but live and in action, wow.
Thousands of bees clustering
Is this
together
what we
in
wanted? We
broad
have saved the
daylight.
bees. They're coming.
Right outside
We
of
have
the
too many
Chicago
bees.
home in the 6200 block of South Albany Avenue.
Why
But
this home
wasn't an
specifically?
attack, it was a pit stop.
All of them since yesterday? Since yesterday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. Yeah, this has been
That's crazy. The Ballard family says the swarm appeared almost out of nowhere while the family was out shopping. 1 minute.
Imagine you're just chilling on your front porch, and then suddenly your front lawn becomes bee central.
No bees. The next.
The neighbors on the other side of us, when we came home, they said they were actually looking out of the window, and they saw the swarm. They saw them building.
An entire swarm had checked into the front yard like an unexpected Airbnb guest.
You know, I'm expecting 3 to 5 bees, you know.
3 to 5 bees.
3 to 4,000.
So who do you call when 5,000 bees decide your yard is the best place to be? The city couldn't help because it's on private property.
Then I'm going to bring it back home, where they will live out the rest of their days.
Enter Jana Kinsman, part beekeeper, part bee whisperer.
Airbnb.
They're so gentle right now, they've got nothing to defend.
Part urban conservationist.
My company is called Bike a Bee.
15 years ago, she started with just
Bike a
10
Bee.
hives, biking across Chicago to care for them. Today, she manages around 100 colonies across the city. And
Dang. My aunt had bees and they swarmed and fought another hive and then left. Not 5,000 bees, though.
this swarm, just another day in her unbelievable world.
I haven't been
That
around
was a big swarm.
like
I'd say
a
it was
bee
like
swarm
4,000 to
before.
5,000 bees.
Kinsman
Or like
says despite
a
the
bee
terrifying
home.
appearance, swarms like this are usually surprisingly gentle. Why? Because these bees aren't defending a home. They're searching for one.
So a swarm is when the old
they're
queen and like
homeless.
half the population leaves.
One more
that
bee pun.
old
Come on,
hive,
one more bee
wherever it
pun.
is, and they go land somewhere and they kind of stay there while
Like
other
that guy
bees from the
recording.
swarm of bees go around and look for a new place to live.
You're flying outside the hive.
Think of it like a moving day while neighbors nervously watch from the sidewalk.
They just randomly.
Kinsman walked right
Yeah,
into
fuck
the
it. Put
swarm
bee movie in
without
there.
even a full bee suit.
You can go in there and you can like just pick them up.
5,000
You can pick
isn't
them up
even
with
that
your
much.
hands. They're very gentle.
Trip, you're gonna expect
The
a
bees
package
eventually
in the
settled
coming
into a
days.
temporary bee box. Their buzzing filled the block.
Don't worry,
The
it's not
sound of
gonna even
thousands
be
of
that
tiny
much.
wings at work. That sound, not chaos, communication, coordination,
dogs.
a super organism deciding its future in real time.
And I also just want to value their little
like a small
lives and
swarm.
make sure that they are part of
Like
their
Trip would
whole
be
again.
excited
Back
if
in
you
her
got
apiary on
5,000
Chicago's
bees.
South Side,
Dude,
Kinsman
they're
will
gonna
help
crown
the
you the
colony
new queen.
rebuild, giving them honeycomb, resources, and hopefully a healthy future. And in a city filled with steel, asphalt, and alleyways,
Imagine you do this and then you put the bees in like I think that's what she's doing. She's putting the bees in her trunk. Imagine trying to drive with bees
she
around
says Chicago
unless
is
they're all
actually a
secure.
surprisingly sweet place
Okay, it does
for
seem like it.
bees.
In Chicago, we get multifloral honey because we have such a diverse planting of street trees.
A single
Meaning
hive
this neighborhood's
has like
honey could carry notes of
20,000 at
clover,
least.
maple, even wildflowers growing between sidewalk cracks. For Wanda Ballard, that started as panic, turned into appreciation.
It's like when a company
I
breaks
feel
off to make a
honored that
smaller
they came to
chain
our
store.
house.
A reminder that
All right,
even
send
the
in the
middle of city,
bears.
Nature always finds a way to land.
Nature, big shout out to nature. Speaking of nature, we also got this.
There is a cool stretch of the Chicago River called the Wild Mile. It's a floating eco park that's helping native plants and wildlife make a comeback.
I really know what
Gabriela
kind of
Prudence
ordinances are in
checked it out
place as
earlier
far
today.
as apiary stuff goes in my village.
Guys,
Do you
if you
need a
look
license,
here at the
you
Wild
think?
Mile,
Like if you want to start something
each
like
spot
that.
is a little bit different. And
Like
actually, there's some
beekeeping?
nesting fish that this is made for. I'm with Sage. Sage, you're with Urban
I like the
Rivers
way she said that.
Conservation
She said
Effort,
that
and
like
you guys
kind
are
of like
responsible for
meekly.
Wild Mile.
Like she wasn't
So
trying to wake
awesome.
the
And he
fish.
said each part here is not only pretty and awesome to, stroll in, but it serves a purpose for some of the species in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why are
So
these
not only
videos
do we
always at
have these great,
720p?
beautiful gardens up here providing habitat for all of our on-land river creatures, but we have these submerged modules. And what these are is these kind of sunken boxes that
Can you
allow
play my
us to
video that's
restore that
related to
river
this
bottom
video after?
substrate. That's really important, that kind of sandy, silty environment, because we don't get that in
Hello, my
urbanized
friend,
sections
and
of the
welcome to
river,
this.
But it's crucial for fish that need that substrate in order to nest properly, to feed properly. We also have about 4,000 native giant floater mussels installed at
Okay,
the
I thought
Wild
it was gonna
Mile.
show them.
They can filter up to 10 gallons of water a day each when they're fully grown.
Inspectors will come to your house and stuff to make sure you have a proper environment for them on a regular basis, like water and sources. Oh, interesting. Bee inspectors.
I love it. Sage, thank you so much.
People fish and getting them set up. We have rods, we have line, all the tackle, we have bait, and they don't need to worry about getting a license because we have a license that covers everyone who participates in the event.
Okay, so River Ranger, it helps with education.
And we can paddle up and down the river and pick out trash.
When someone comes, what's kind of the basics?
This month's good news episode.
Oh no, I accidentally hold on. I want to watch the No, where is it? I accidentally closed it. Casually
This video is
explain
sponsored by Incogni.
As we're all
boys
aware-
versus girls. We're watching that after.
We'll travel to all of these places to see what's gone right over the last
I'm not sure
month.
how my neighbors
But
would feel
before we
about
dig
me
into
having
them, I just want to say thank you for all the lovely words and support on my last month's video with my younger brother Jack. I'm super grateful you're part of this lovely little corner of the internet that we've got going on over here, and that we've managed to
This
find
is
each other
good
on this YouTube
news in
algorithm.
May.
If you are
Okay,
new
this
here,
is too
I'm Sam.
fast.
I make videos highlighting good news and solutions to some of the world's biggest problems. And if you've been here before, tap that like button to help us fight back against the doom and gloom and push out more reasons to feel hopeful. So let's get into it. Here's some good news from May that you might have missed, and we're starting with news about a new cancer vaccine that's showing early success against pancreatic cancer, one of the deadliest cancers, offering new hope in how we treat the disease.
This is not the same thing. Remember to get fiber in, chat. There's a rise in colon cancer among the youth. Are you telling me we have BPS, Bee Protective Services? We got to make sure that the bees are well taken care of.
These vaccines use mRNA, a technology that helps your body learn what to target. But instead of fighting a virus, it teaches your immune system to recognize and attack cancer cells. That approach is now being tested in pancreatic cancer, a highly aggressive form of the disease, with a 5-year survival rate of around 13%. In a small trial of 16 patients, 90% of those who showed an immune response to the vaccine were still alive 6 years later, which is significant for this disease. Researchers say that this approach could eventually change how we treat cancer, and while it's still early, the results are incredibly encouraging. And staying with breakthroughs in medicine, researchers in Japan have been running a study on a drug that could...
This one's crazy. Human trials begin for drug that could let adults regrow tooth for the first time. Anybody here missing a teeth? I actually need to go. I need to go back to the dentist. It's been a bit. Fun fact: no dental insurance. Holy crap! I've seen those. Thank you, Japan.
One day help people regrow lost teeth. Yes, regrow lost teeth. Something that's never been possible before. It could offer a natural alternative to implants, and even though the
Yes,
first phase of the
hashtag
study
no
is only about
insurance.
checking safety, scientists say that if the trials keep going well, a real treatment could be available by around 2030. And while breakthroughs in science are opening new possibilities for our health, it's people power that's driving some
I
of the
would
biggest
recommend
wins for
you,
our planet. The 6 winners of the Green Nobel Prize were just announced, and for the first time in the awards history...
I would recommend you try out, like, if you have any universities near you, see if they have like any dental programs. Because what they'll do is they'll have like they'll be teaching students, and as they're teaching the students, a part of that is like, you know, practicing on real people. So you get it for free, but you know it might be a little slower because they're teaching in real time. Either free or discounted, heavily discounted. So that is my recommendation. I need to look into that too, myself. But I do need some stuff from my old dental records for some Invisalign stuff. Oops, we fucked up and took out all your teeth. No more teeth for you. You got free fillings that way. V, was there anything super big in this one? I saw the bird. What's up with the bird? A dream come true. Brazil's blue and yellow macaws return to Rio after 2 100 years. It always kind of gets to me, like, when these kinds of birds are, like, taken in as pets, because people don't understand, like, how long these birds live. They can live for, like, 60 to 70 years. Skipping the women. Wait, no. Skipping the women and then going over to birds, which has evil in shivers right now. Oh, Illinois becomes first state to recognize rewilding wetland protection. Okay, this one didn't have an article.
Was picked from each region of the world, so let's see who won in yours. In Alaska, Alana Atchuk-Hurley helped block a massive mining project to protect Bristol Bay, home to 50 million wild salmon and one of the last intact ecosystems of its kind. In Nigeria, Iroro Tanshi protected an endangered bat species by building a community wildfire prevention network that now keeps over 1,000 hectares of forest safe. In South Korea, Borum Kim led Asia's first successful youth-driven climate lawsuit, a ruling that could prevent up to 2 billion tons of CO2, roughly 3 years of the country's entire emissions, from entering our atmosphere. In Papua New Guinea, Theonila Roca Matbob held mining giant Rio Tinto accountable for dumping 150,000 tons of toxic waste a day from the abandoned Panguna mine. Sarah Finch took an oil company to the Supreme Court and won, forcing the UK to account for all the damage a fossil fuel project causes, and it's already blocking the dirtiest projects from getting off the ground. And
semi-related, Florida today became the first state to sue Sam Altman and OpenAI for environmental pollution.
In Colombia, Yuvelis Morales Blanco helped stop commercial fracking after an oil spill devastated her community. Her youth movement drove the court rulings that blocked the projects for good.
I'm kind of surprised by that. I'm very surprised by that. Also, yes, other concealing serious risks of ChatGPT. I literally said something the other day on Discord about how this is the guy who keeps talking up a lot of what he thinks AI should be and how prevalent it should be. And like, as soon as stuff starts to go wrong, he is going to be thrown under the bus by so many other more powerful people. And I think this is like a good indicator that is going to start happening. Because Microsoft, I think it was last week or the week prior, they told employees, yeah, stop using AI. We're not doing that anymore. And they're pulling back on their Copilot system. He is such a gross man. A pervert and doesn't care about humanity.
Headlines.
The birds. What bird would you guys... Okay. If you had the optimal conditions to have a bird as a pet, what bird would you guys want? Owl? It'd have to be like somewhere, you'd have to be in like somewhere very foresty. A lot of open space. A raven. Oh, there's actually a news story like this. A woman saved I think it was a raven or a crow. Pigeon. Okay, it was a raven. It wasn't a raven. Okay, we'll see that in a bit. A pigeon! Dude, I've seen like lots of people have like those little pigeon houses in the city where they could they could just house pigeons and just take care of them. I like the owl answer, even though like, yeah, I don't think I'd ever live anywhere where an owl could thrive. So I don't think it'd be responsible for me. Pigeons too. Appeals court blocks Republicans' bid to dismantle Grand Canyon National Monument. Nice. I actually didn't know this. I knew they wanted to get in there to mine. I didn't know it got stopped. That's good. 40 migratory animal species receive new or upgraded protection at close of UN meeting in Brazil. Nice. When I was at the museum, they have this little thing because it goes through like all the extinction events that have happened on Earth, and the last one is the extinction events that have been happening like right now. And they have like this counter that goes up, and it'll be like number of species that died since 5 o'clock this morning. I think when I was there, I think it was like around 50. Really makes you think. Oh, this is owls involved.
Over-exploitation and climate pressures. This means countries are expected to work together to protect the routes that these animals travel each year. One example is the snowy owl, which now has the highest level of protection. The list also includes
That
the
was just for
Hudsonia
that
godwit.
extinction period, not right now. I swear it said like since this morning. I'm pretty sure it says, I don't think Field Museum extinction counter. I'm pretty sure it's for like, because it does say since blank this morning. Don't like tens of thousands of species die off every year? Yes, very unfortunate. It's usually, the vast majority of them are like insects or like small creatures, because they are more susceptible to changes in the environment. Oh, here it is. Okay, thank you. Nope, nope, that's fine. Nope, nope, I'm okay. Wait, that's not the one. What the heck? Yeah, number of species that have gone extinct since 8 o'clock this morning. Human-caused mass extinction. And when I was there, it was, yeah, it was around 50. That's 82 species every day. 4 species every hour. Oh, you're right, OMG, that's depressing. That exhibit was so freaking depressing. Yeah, it's very... they make it very clear, like, hey, this is all happening right now. Why is it happening? Us.
The great hammerhead shark, the striped hyena, the giant otter, and many others. With nearly half the world's migratory species in decline, the hope is that this kind of coordinated action can give them a real chance at recovery.
You know what animal like, as a kid, I always wanted to, like, see, but like, by the time I had found out about them, they were already extinct. The Tasmanian tiger, and then, there was, like, there's this photo. I forgot the name of the lion species. The Barbary lion. And this is the last photo taken of one. Why couldn't it end on a nicer note? Like, this is how you can prevent it. It did talk about stuff like recycling and being aware of your footprint, of like not littering and being careful with how you dispose of waste. Man, I always feel bad for the dodo as well. They just did not have any natural predators, so they felt comfortable going up to people. World reaches milestone for nature. 10% of ocean now officially protected. Let's go. Synthetic furs reduce poaching. Boost Zambia leopard population. And the last one? In March, renewable outdo gas on the U.S. grid. I wonder what's happening right now that would encourage this. I don't know if that's related as much, but My heart goes out to everybody who needs gas for vehicles. India's solar to quadruple, wind to triple over a decade, power ministry advisor says. I think we need a good news thing in the Discord. Maybe in the happy channel, like putting good news articles. Senate unanimously passes the Sunny Act. Oh, I heard about this.
Energy by allowing people to hang small plug-in panels from their windows or balconies and generate power straight from a standard outlet. The systems are relatively affordable, can be installed in minutes, and could cut energy use by around 10 to 25%. Supporters say it could be a game changer for renters, opening up access to solar for millions of people.
I'm a
living in
renter.
apartments, with similar setups already widely used in countries like Germany. And for our final story, with spring now in full swing and our friendly pollinators returning, I wanted to end on something that shows how we can create homes for nature.
More
right in our
bees!
cities. This graffiti-covered wall is now a living, breathing meadow that's helping reduce noise, clean the air, and bring wildlife back to cities. This is a meadow wall, a system created by Habitat Horticulture that turns blank city walls into vertical ecosystems.
Ooh.
Special panels made from recycled plastic bottles are pre-seeded with native wildflowers and grasses that are then easily installed onto chain-link fences or walls, with simple irrigation systems running along the top. Within a few weeks, they begin to bloom, transforming bare walls into
I love
thriving
seeing
habitats
stuff
for
like
bees,
this.
butterflies, and other pollinators.
Especially, like, in the
and it's not
city.
just good for wildlife. These living walls can reduce noise by up to 15 decibels, filter pollution from car exhausts, and even improve mental well-being by bringing more greenery into cities. And maintenance is super
Mods,
easy.
can we get a
Just
shout out
prune
for
a couple of times a
greenery?
year and checkups to the watering system, with plants lasting for at least 5 years before needing to be reseeded. And that's a wrap.
Whoa.
Thank you so much for watching, and tap the like button.
Thank you, V, for sharing. I feel a little bit better despite this stuff. Speaking of, you guys said ravens earlier. I don't think anybody said crow on what pet you would like for bird.
There's just one
But this is
crow
close
here
enough.
now. Leah Wilson will never forget the day the sky was full of them.
The crows were dive bombing over here and circling this house.
A crow was stuck in an eaves trough, Leah was told, but nobody had a ladder long enough to save it.
So I was really distressed and knew I had to do something.
So, after noticing a fire truck parked a couple blocks away, Leah raced over to ask for help.
And I was like, hey, you look like you want to save a crow today.
The firefighters agreed and rescued the crow.
Firefighters that were
Was it
so
stuck on?
gracious and wonderful. Just, my heart was so full.
Leah drove the injured bird to the Animal Rehabilitation Center, and in her car, the pair connected.
He latched onto my finger and held on.
Oh.
And that was
Dude,
life-changing.
Leah
I was
didn't
about
know
to say,
exactly
that would
how
change my
life-changing
life.
until a few days later, when she was told the injured bird had been released back into the wild.
When I was going
They're
for my
following
walk
her
with my
now.
dog, a crow flew down and dropped this beautiful feather bundle at my feet.
And it definitely didn't feel like a fluke.
I was like, wow, this crow gave me a thank you gift.
And that was just the start. Since then, Leah, who's Métis, has received all these items crows have left for her with gratitude.
I grew up with understanding the importance of having a relationship with the natural world. Hello, sweetie.
So now, whenever Leah and her dog go for a walk,
How are ya?
Oh
all
my
sorts of
god.
crows join them.
Oh, it feels
Dude, I'm
so
actually
good.
jealous.
It's like visiting.
Imagine
my
you just
friends
walk
every
somewhere
morning
and a bunch
I
of
just know
birds
they're
follow.
going to be there.
And that includes the crows she saved,
That's him. That's the star of the show.
who she can easily recognize by the band he got on his leg after being rehabilitated,
He's the highlight of my day.
who, thanks to the efforts of the whole community, Leah says, both the people and the birds, appears to be thriving.
When we are aware
Her
of what's
life is
happening around
perfect.
us,
I
there's
would never
so
be
much
sad again.
potential to come together and beautiful things happen.
This is in Vancouver. Evil, you could go see her. I know a Disney princess when I see one. Crows are very social and intelligent. They hold grudges but also show gratitude. Reciprocity is in their nature. She didn't realize she saved Don Vito Corleone. Yeah, wait, hold on. What's going on with the firefighters? My heart is full. Dude, I would love to have this kind of life. They will also hate your entire bloodline if you piss them off. Them and magpies. I remember there was a news story of like somebody who saved a magpie's life and then like they never get dive bombed, because that's a thing in like areas where there are magpies. They'll sometimes like dive bomb bikers and like hit their heads, their helmets. After that happened, after the guy saved the magpie's life, he does not get dive bombed at all. At all. The boys versus the girls. What team are you guys? What team are you guys on? Honestly, I'm on team girls. We're not doing too hot right now.
Ever since 2016 for a completely
This video is sponsored by Incogni.
As we're all aware, ever since 2016, for a completely unknown reason, the world has collectively lost their mind, and everything has become so enmeshed with American politics that men and women are more divided than ever.
You can't see it, I'm covering it, but I don't know why, he's just down here. I'll resume this after the ad break, actually. Man saves magpie. Firefighter raises a baby magpie and then 17 ducks show up at his door. I wish I could be friends with birds. I wish, like, I feel like so much... Oh, with a penguin? Oh, the magpie is named Penguin. A magpie called Penguin. Dude, I feel like for me, like, birds are like the type of animal that I just do not have that much experience being around. I've been around cats, I've been around dogs, I've been around reptiles. Not a lot of birds, now that I think about it. I don't know what it's like to have a bird perched on my shoulder, on my arm. I think it would fix me, though. Okay, let's get back to this.
To the point we can't even answer basic questions anymore.
So jealous
As an
of that
example,
lady.
if you were to stop me on the street and ask me, Jamie, what is a woman? I would say what most people are afraid to say, which is, goodbye. In undergirding American social politics, we have the even more ancient divide that has separated us since the dawn of humanity, which is the age-old debate over our experiences as men and women. As most of us are aware, in today's day and age, a lot of people suspect that men are sometimes a little bit toxic, and they want to criticize our behavior.
A little bit?
But this is usually just because women don't see that our own behavior does make sense from our own perspective. As an example, every woman has experienced the feeling of being overwhelmed by their life's problems and has had an emotional breakdown. This, however, doesn't make any sense to men because it doesn't generate shareholder value. What we do is continue our day as normal, then we just bottle everything up inside until it turns into cancer. You might think, okay, well, how are you going to feel when the doctor tells you that you have cancer? This is once again wrongly assuming we would ever be going to a doctor. Nowadays, many experts on male psychology
That's because I don't have insurance. All right, that is the only reason. I did go to a doctor when I had insurance last year, but then I stopped just because it got taken away. I'm pretty sure that's also true. Like, if you are constantly stressed, that can be... What do they all look the same? That can be, like, that does not help your chances in, like, staying healthy in general. They all look... I see what you mean. They all look the same, but, like, it's, like, different hair customizations.
aka podcasters, believe that a lot of men are acting out of line because we have a lack of good male role models. While this is a generational diss to dads everywhere, when you think of male role models of generations past, you had people like James Bond or Indiana Jones. And if you asked someone what they admired about them, they'd be like, he doesn't cry. Then, he wins. Maybe one day. But society has moved on, and the last time I got some intel on modern sensibilities was when someone asked, women, who do you think is actually a good male role model? And the top comment was Aragorn from The Lord of the Rings. And this actually makes a lot of sense because everyone's seen those videos where a girl outside of a nightclub is like, he has to be 6 foot and make $500,000 a year. And we all think that's an unreasonable expectation. But if a girl were to say, he must reunify the divided kingdoms of man, we'd all be thinking, oh, I'll get right on it, my queen. Seems to me that guys don't need role models.
I've heard that bottling up can trigger autoimmune issues, so now I crash out on the daily. You're letting it out. You are letting it out.
We just want other people to give us important quests. Now, in order to understand men and women, you have to understand not just how they use their words differently, but how they use their numbers. This is why you need to understand how we do quantitative analysis differently. For those who are unaware, Girl Math is returning a $200 dress, buying a $180 one, and now you can treat yourself to a nice lunch because you just made $20 profit. Girl Math is knowing that if you pay in cash, it's free because your bank balance hasn't changed. Girl Math is knowing your vacation this month is all expenses paid because you bought the ticket 3 months ago. In contrast, Boy Math is lending a few $1 trillion to people who can't pay it back, then you bundle those loans together with some slightly better loans, then you slice the bundle into tranches so all the risk is in the bottom ones, leaving the top tranches risk-free. Boy Math is knowing that the global financial system is now perfectly safe. Now that you're an expert on male and female psychology, you're ready for one of my favorite internet debates, which is who should pay on the first date. I love this debate.
The vacation thing is very accurate. I feel called out. That's how I feel whenever when I went to TwitchCon, I'm like, all right, this money is already paid for. I already paid for this hotel. I already paid for these tickets. I'm going to spend a little bit.
Because it reminds me of being 15 years old and Googling, do girls think 4.5 inches is too big? You need to realize, unfortunately, you're worrying about how to finesse the boss when you're actually still in the tutorial. In practice, it's not really a philosophical problem of egalitarianism, chivalry, or social reciprocity. It's more like assessing what your date is accustomed to and where you should...
Wait, actually, what is your guys' opinion on this question? Who should pay on the first date? What are your thoughts? Me personally, in this economy, I wouldn't mind bringing up, hey, let's do halfsies. Halfsies or pay separate? The guy? I mean, yeah, you heard it. You just saw what Boy Math looks like. We all have a Lehman Brothers type of Boy Math. Because patriarchy. I generally think it depends, but I've heard of pay separately. Interesting, interesting. I feel like for me, in the past, what I've done is, if I wanted to, really impress, I'd be like, hey, I got this. Your $3 cup of coffee? It's on me. Nah, I'd probably do equal, but if he pays, I'd like that. Whoever invites, whoever wants the relationship more, that's what you're saying. Whoever is down bad more will pay. However, if he offers, I'm not saying no. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I have more to add to that. Yeah, I feel like we covered our bases here.
Egalitarianism, chivalry, or social reciprocity. It's more like assessing what your date is accustomed to and where you should go from there. Like if you're on a date with a Dutch guy and he says, oh, this is a really good burger. Do you want to try? And you say, sure, want to try mine? And he's like, no. Not only will your feelings be hurt, you will also be getting invoiced €1.12 for your insufferable greed. Now, as a late-stage millennial who dodged the crying, laughing generation, but will still be wearing ankle socks when I'm in my casket, one of the more interesting cultural shifts...
What did he call himself? Late-stage millennial. Interesting. You know, on topic, I'll never understand splitting the bill, especially if we don't all order the same thing. That is true. I've never... I interpret splitting... Wait, no, you're actually right. Because that's what I'm used to. It's just like everyone pays for their own food. Splitting the bill. I mean, I guess no, that doesn't make sense even if it's a family. If there are people who can pay. Same, it seems like a way to get away with ordering whatever you want. Have you guys ever done the thing where it's like everybody puts their credit cards in the middle and one person is selected, it's kind of like gambling. Because you might get a free meal, but you might also pay for everybody's. I don't think anybody here is that well off in these trying times, though. Yeah, I'm used to paying for my own food too, but I've heard of people who split bills, and it's like, what if someone ordered way more than me? No, but I had paid before they realized. I've done that too. Like a little nice gesture. We could solve this with universal income, maybe, so people don't care so much about food money, because we have enough money. That is so true. Any late-stage millennials in the chat who dodged the crying, laughing generation?
But will still be wearing ankle socks when I'm in my casket. One of the more interesting cultural shifts in urban Gen Z is the extremely negative attitude towards age gaps in relationships. Back in my day, if a 20-year-old model was dating a 50-year-old movie producer, everyone was like, yeah, it's pretty weird, but obviously he wants a hot girlfriend and she'd rather have a luxurious lifestyle than work the tar sands in Alberta. Well, that's pretty extreme. Gen Z is so panicked about age gaps in predatory relationships that my 21-year-old niece was like, so before you meet my boyfriend, there's a bit of an age gap, so I hope it's not weird. And I was getting excited to meet Leonardo DiCaprio, and then she was like, he's 25. Like, my sister in Christ, neither of you have ever burned a CD even once in your life. What was the worst you were expecting me to think? That he files his taxes on an iPad?
I've never done that either. I've never burned a CD. I found out what burning a CD meant like last year on stream. I have noticed this as well. I feel like, especially online and towards fictitious pairings, that is something people will say. People in like Gen Z, they'll be like, oh, there's a 3-4 year age gap. That's problematic. It's a part of it's just something else that's exasperated by shipping culture. I need to get out of here, ... You never had the joy of making or receiving a mix CD? What does that mean? That's so sad. Of making or receiving, like, a mix of CDs? Like, somebody gives you, like, a couple of CDs? Stop ... dying me. You can't ... You gotta explain. This does not help. We are not moving the conversation forward. What does mixtape mean to you? What does mixtape mean? Someone burns a playlist onto the CD. Please just move on. It's just so sad. Basically. Okay, I knew about that. That's what a mixtape is. I know that because of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, that's what it means. Because his mom made him a mixtape. Nice. Now, what would a mix CD mean? A mix CD? Oh, it's one CD. It's the same thing, but one CD. Not multiple CD. Not a mix of CDs, like I interpreted. What is this? 2-minute video.
The little clippy part on the inside. And finally, step 3, which is actually burning the tracks onto the CD. Copy the link to your playlist, make sure it's not private or this won't work, and
I'm gonna be real, I don't have a CD player. Not even on in my PC. Burning Studio Free, dude. I love the way digital software has like these boxes. It's not a physical box, but it's a digital box. I love the designs on them. Wait, why is it called burning? Isn't it just like... What's the difference between doing that and me getting a flash drive and putting some songs in there? Like, what is the difference between doing that and burning? What is so special about burning? I started recollecting physical media again, so I'm here for this. Share your knowledge with us, Munderwoo. This is so sad, chat. And you weren't permanently adding songs to it. Oh, okay, so you can't, like, delete them. Like, if you put them in a CD drive on your computer, you can't go in and move stuff around or delete. I could be wrong, but once you burn a CD, you can't add more. I think at some point you could, but originally you could not. I see. Because you could put the CD in your CD player and listen to it. Okay, I think I'm understanding. That's what made it special. I've heard of people somewhat semi-related, but people having to like record, like waiting by the radio to record a song and then give that song to someone. And it was permanent, and someone made it with you in mind, because we didn't have MP3 players until around the end of high school. You only ever made yourself a mix CD. That's called self-love. Dang, okay. You learn something new every day. How did we get on this? How did we get... I completely forgot. Oh, yes, I remember now.
Like my sister in Christ, neither of you have ever burned a CD even once in your life. What was the worst you were expecting me to think? That he files his taxes on an iPad? It seems this is pretty much an exclusively teen and early 20s opinion, because when I ask women I know who are 35 what they think about a 10-year age gap, they're usually like, yeah, Jamie, that's like the only people who hit on me, so I guess that's my dating pool. And I'm like, so you only date 45-year-olds? And they're like, oh, God, no. Ew. While my microfeminism could use some work, you'd think that the struggles of our youth between the boys and girls would end there, but sadly it isn't the case, and confusion continues deep into actual relationships. As an example, we all know the classic girlfriend question, would you still love me if I were a worm? Now, the honest answer here is obviously not, but that's not what you're supposed to say. What you're supposed to say is, yes, of course, I'd put you in a little jar with some dirt and take you with me wherever I go so we could see the world together. The reason girls like this is because it lets her know you're not going to fight in the future, as you've demonstrated you're willing to say absolutely anything to get out of a conversation. And this brings us to the final boss of the culture war between men and women, which is the eternal question, would you rather be stuck in the forest with a random bear or stuck in the forest with a random man? And every girl online and every girl I know in real life has said, well, obviously the bear.
We watched like an hour or two of bear videos last week. We are prepared for this. Good old anti-skip definitely still skip occasionally. I remember getting my Discman with anti-skip that definitely skipped. Okay, you're gonna have to back up a bit. Huh? What does that mean? One interpretation of worm question is, would you love me if I couldn't do anything for you, basically, but also test questions in a relationship suck. I've heard some crazy tests couple, friends, family give one another thanks to Smosh. Let's hear it. I wanna hear some.
This makes absolutely no sense to any guy, because we're thinking, well, the average bear has like a 30% chance of wanting to kill me, and the guy has like a 0.5% chance of wanting to kill me. And if he doesn't, we can actually help each other out, and so obviously I'll pick the man. Every girl then rolls their eyes and says, Jamie, imagine instead of a random man, it was a 6'4" burly gay guy instead. And I'm like, wow, okay, like, yeah, that exactly proves my point, because that doesn't change anything. I'm still choosing the bear. Wait, fuck, hold on. Hold on. Now, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure men and women actually do like each other deep down. It's just a lot of people on the internet have been hurt before and are airing their grievances to a like-minded audience. This is exemplified by the time I saw...
Like, worm question is like asking if you would love me if I had cancer and you would take care of me without asking that directly. Oh, I see. It means when you have a spinning disc in the CD player, the movement can fuck with the playback. I didn't think of that. The bear question is because men or women's greatest cause of death, like directly and indirectly. I just heard one the other day of a friend testing her friend by paying for a drink or something. He asked her if it had been an oversight or something, and it ended up being a test to see if he'd pay for her things. Oh yeah, that episode was wild. Crazy friend stories. Are people okay? Honest answer. All right, men, say one thing you appreciate about women, and women say one thing you appreciate about men. Honest answers only. I appreciate our differences. Our differences make us unique. Boom.
An Instagram reel that was like, all right, men, say one thing you appreciate about women, and women say one thing you.
Oh, I didn't know it was Instagram. Oh my god, he's gonna show the comments. He's gonna show the comments. Oh my god. Prepare yourselves.
Appreciate about men. Honest answers only. And a girl commented, I really like how my man makes me feel safe and cherished, like I can just be myself with him without being anxious or self-conscious. Then a guy commented, well, I think women are the whole point. All my ambitions are to make the world better for any woman I hope to meet in my life, to be better for her, to make the world safer for her, to make a better future for our kids if that ever happens. There'd be no point without women. Then above all those comments was a random guy who said, their big cock.
Now, if I were to ask you the question, who should pay on the first date, you might be worried that if you say what you really think, other people might judge you for it.
Not as bad as I thought it'd
be. The hypothetical, because I don't want to hear what other people think. I want to hear what you think in order to sell that information to data brokers. While I, of course, do this recreationally for the love of the game, our tech over.
The internet is a very unserious place. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, honestly. Obviously, the waiter should pay. World Peace Indicator. Guys don't really need role model. They need someone giving them more important quests. I actually think no one should pay on a first date. Imagine how romantic it is to dine and dash with your partner. Oh my gosh. What is the lesson here? There has to always be a lesson. Recession indicator. I don't really do boy math, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just I have a budget in mind, and then I try to stick my best to it, and that's it. I don't like overcomplicate stuff. Oh, yes, I also wanted to briefly touch upon some Twitch things that are happening. So one thing before I get to this, they're adding it so that tier 2 and tier 3 subs are going to be able to post GIFs, like in the chat, in this chat here. This is another thing. They're adding... Oh wait, no, this isn't even the right thing. This is a different AI thing. They're adding an AI assistant that will guide people, like streamers, during sponsored streams. Hey guys, let's pause for a moment. I just want to thank our sponsor for this stream, AI Analyst. We have determined you do not sound enthusiastic enough. Payment reduced by 50%. Random chatter just arriving. My goldfish passed away. AI Analyst. Chat hype requirements for sponsored deal not met. Payment reduced by 50%. This isn't what I wanted to show off. Or rather, to show. It was something similar. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. They're introducing an AI summary of what the stream has been about. So if you go into a Twitch stream 2 hours in, there's going to be a little window that says what has been discussed and what is being currently discussed. YouTube had this. YouTube had this for live streams for a bit. I don't know if they still do. It is not good. It is not good. It massively misinterpreted stuff. Terribly. This is wild. Twitch, please stop. Wait, so if the AI thinks I'm sad, I can pay for a sub cheaper? No. Like, it'll think the tone in chat is not good. Chat sentiment analysis will process all chat messages to determine reactions. So if you're sad in a sponsored stream, you just cost that streamer a couple bucks. The preview for my text summarizes a friend's text, and it's so bad / wrong. Yeah, I turned all that stuff up when I got my new phone. You're screwed, bud. Dude, if you start trauma dumping, mods are gonna take you out like snipers. Where's this? This was another one. Let me actually open this up real quick to see, because there was something else happening. Here's TwitchCon's new permission-based lanyard that IRL streamers need to be on the lookout for. Anyone wearing this lanyard should not be prominently featured or recorded directly by IRL streamers. Do not stream. TwitchCon Rotterdam happened this weekend. I have not heard of anything bad happening, so I think that's a good sign. But also, it's not America. You know what I mean? Black Mirror episode. That lanyard should emit IR light. That would be a good idea. Here's something else. Twitch will soon use AI. Oh, wait, no, this is the same thing. The same thing that showed up. Bloody Drongo got a bubble head of his own bald head, and now he's building golf courses. Actually, I don't know if IR fucks with color cameras. I know there's like a material that celebrities use sometimes because it reflects flashes of light so brightly that the photos are unusable. Hope we don't see any drama come from TwitchCon this year. I don't even know if I'm gonna go. Honestly, I'm more interested in PAX West this year. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. According to two people who attended a session, CPO Mikey Minty says that while Twitch will continue to experiment with AI across the platform, creators will be able to turn this feature off from appearing on their channel. So that's good at the very least. Oh yeah, V did this earlier. Congrats on 18 months, V, as a moderator. Here's what GIFs will look like. I'm very curious to see how it'll look in, like, here. I'm trying to see if there's any other news. Oh, yes, golden emotes. They're adding more golden emotes via a mythic hype train. And I think that's pretty much it. You're going to be able to put stream summaries in Twitch stories. Okay, this one might be kind of cool. The clip that button in Stream Manager now auto-crops your clips by detecting your camera and gameplay. Formatted in portrait for vertical feeds. Oh, yes, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Any mod founders, by the way? That's another thing they're adding. The mod founder badge. Okay, I can't find this, but they are adding it so you're going to be able to stream and have the option to stream vertically on like the Twitch app. I think that's the biggest like change they're adding. Starting in June is what they said. Me, unless it requires to be a mod since being a founder. In that case, no, because I get unmodded all the time. Yeah, I don't know what the requirements for this would be. I looked at that mod founder thing, but it looked like learning more mod stuff and mod networking, so it wasn't interesting. Wait, so it's like a program that you have to opt into? Wait, yeah, you get more responsibility. Evil, you should get it. Jeez, I did not know about this. For those attending TwitchCon, expect to receive multiple DMs from people trying to get their hands on the Minecraft Cape Code. They're currently selling on eBay and other digital retailers for up to $750. I have no interest in networking. You don't want to talk to other mods? I don't mind learning new mod stuff, but networking, LMAO, not so much. Dude, you gotta go. When we go to TwitchCon, Evil, I'm signing you up for the mod sessions. I know you're gonna love that.
It's hard to believe.
Marvel's Animations X-Men 97 Season 2.
Waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
God, I wish I could play Rivals tonight, but I gotta log in
X-Men
soon.
are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
What happened in the 90s?
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
Any fans of the Punch Dimension in the chat?
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
Wait, is Magic dead? Wait, back up.
To the reaches of tomorrow.
No, that was Chameleon transforming into Deadpool.
We stand together, right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men.
July 1st.
We're back, baby.
Hell yeah. Let me take a quick look at this. Yeah, that's Deadpool. It's Chameleon turning into Deadpool though. What happened to Magic? Guys, what happened to Magic? I have not seen I don't remember this in the original series. Chameleon? Oh, fuck. What's his name? Chameleon is Marvel, right? Same powers, though. Is it like Mark? Morph! There it is. It's okay, comic book characters die, come back, die, come back. Dude, first she's not an option in the new Marvel Rivals event. And now this. My heart can't take it. Okay, who else we got? Pretty much the same. I don't know who this guy is right here. But I do see Psylocke. Oh, I don't know who this guy is either. I see Psylocke right there. Evil, I know you are waiting with bated breath for Nightcrawler in Rivals. Just give it some time. It's gonna happen. Oh, there was also this. The Witcher 3 DLC is a proper expansion. The Witcher 3, a game that is over 10 years old, is getting DLC. And not just DLC, Witcher DLC. For those of you that don't know, the DLC in The Witcher is basically like another game. The company's co-CEO compared the scope of Songs of the Past, the new DLC, to Blood and Wine. Blood and Wine? Blood and Wine is a DLC that takes about 27 hours to complete. So when this releases, you guys are not going to see from me. Of course. Your mic audio is great. Thank you. I cannot believe how this stream started, but we got through it, didn't we? I didn't think we were gonna get through it, but we did. Could we increase a bit, but I did change some stuff around earlier, trying to get it fine-tuned. So I could adjust it. I know I did decrease it. I did increase it as part of some of the changes that I made earlier. What was the other thing? Oh yes, any zoo enjoyers? There was a week when I got Planet Zoo. That's all I did for a week. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. That's all I did. Planet Zoo for a week straight. And here's Planet Zoo 2, which looks so much better. I will definitely be streaming this. Probably not on release. When's it releasing? But like I will eventually have a whole entire ecosystem for chat. Why does this happen with YouTube sometimes? It just kind of like freezes. Music. Look at that tiger. Look at those graphics. So not only do you get to like make like enclosures, you get to make ecosystems. When I play this game on stream, I'm gonna play it for like a day straight at the very least. Evil, I'm gonna dedicate a birdhouse to you. I wonder if there will be like conservation part of it. Oh, look at that. Like releasing them back. I feel in the original there was something like that. If I remember correctly, I know there's like, it had something where you could take in like injured animals and nurse them back to health, but like they would be released. Or rather, I don't know what they be re-released. October 13th. Deluxe edition. All right, we got the Golden Eagle, Golden Lion Tamarin, Axolotl, Hammerhead Shark, Blue and Gold Fusilier, Longfin Batfish. Pre-order today to receive the Tiger Photo Wall. Dude, do I have to pre-order? Secretary birds are so cool. I will dedicate a portion of... Wait, no, I just remembered. I did stream Planet Zoo one time. You can name animals after, like you could just name them. So I could name certain animals or certain enclosures after you guys. I don't know about naming the individual animals because they do die. They do naturally die. And that'd be very sad. Look at these screenshots. Just look at that. I'm very excited for this. I haven't gotten into any of like these types of simulation games since that week where I was super into Planet Zoo. Which was 2021, I believe. Dang. 5 years. Planet 2002. Thank you, Trip. Not Trip. Evil. Thank you, Evil. LEGO reveals Pokemon TCG finalist fans can vote into a real set. Oh, okay. I think this might be the last thing we look at tonight. I did say it was going to be a 2-hour Andy, so I could get a lot of work done tonight, and also I'll still be streaming tomorrow. The State of Play, I'll see what time that is. Wow. Hello, it's me, Trip. I am out in my garden. I also baked something today. And you're going for a run. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. I'm out of here. We should have a day where the mods pretend to be other mods. They decapitated Mew. I think out of all these, I like the Arceus, especially if you could put like some nice lighting on it. This one's cool too. This one's like, I think this one's like the most creative out of any of them, with the way everything's popping out. The Mew one is so cute. Oh my god! Imagine if they could be like these, like you could hang them up on your wall. No Gengar. They knew Gengar would win. Asking fans to build an original full art Pokemon trading card game card using Legos. Oh. Which one's winning? The Arceus? Oh, okay. The Arceus and the Joltik are oh, that looks so sick. No doubt somebody made a Gengar one for this competition. Let me actually see if I could find one. I could kind of see why Gengar didn't win this one. I'm gonna be real with you. I could sort of see it. He's not very Legoable. Yeah, that's not it. I should have sent the Twitter post this was from. Unreal, dude. It is an absolute travesty that we didn't get this Gyarados. That is insane. Come on, this is rigged. This is obviously rigged. Seems too complicated for them to really do it. I feel like they could pull it off. All these cool finalist Pokemon could win, and shit, it's gonna be Mew, isn't it? Whoa. That looks better than the one that was in there. Oh, no, this is actually pretty sick, too. They're both sick in their own regard. Yeah, Joltik or Arceus, I'm okay with either. I will be voting on this later. Oh, man, what a day. What a day. What time's the state of play? $18 hours. I believe 2 p.m. PT. 3 p.m.? No. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. for me. Take that as you will with whatever time zone you're in. But this is I'm not going to be streaming at 4. I think I'm going to go live at 3. I think I'll go live at 3 just so we could have a discussion. 3 to 3:30, somewhere around that point. Just so we could have a little bit of a discussion beforehand about what we can expect. And also, where is this? Summer Games Fest? Oh my god, dude, I just realized a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of stuff is happening this week. State of Play tomorrow, Summer Games Fest on Friday. I don't know what time. Oh, 2 p.m. PT. 3. So that's 3 p.m. my time. So early stream on Friday so that we can watch this. And then V is going to be doing a rare live stream, co-hosting Cozy Games. The Cozy Games part of Summer Games Fest. It's part of Summer Games Fest, right, V? I don't see it here, actually. But it's happening Saturday. Wholesome Game Fest thing. Saturday. Yeah, I don't see it here. So I don't know if that's tied directly to this. It could be something... It could still sort of be connected to this, I think. Like, I don't know where it's going to be hosted, but V is going to... Oh, it's right here! The Wholesome Direct? World premieres and more surprises in the latest uplifting, joyful, and hopeful games. Not expecting any viewers, LMAO, but I'm excited. I will be there. Even though I'm not really much of a cozy gamer, I will be there. Cozy, wholesome gamer, I will be there. To see, I always like to see what's coming out. I love the hype. I love the hype for this type of these types of shows. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight, gang. Oh, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna get to work on this video, short stream today, so that I could work on this video more tonight. Hopefully, I'll get a lot of stuff done, and hopefully, it should be. I'm hoping by noon it'll be up. If not by noon, then by 5 p.m. That is my hope. Hi, Yara. Do you want to come on stream? She just walked in. By noon. Alright, good night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a good one. Goodbye. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Good night. Good night.